Hello and welcome to the Gold and Silver Club cryptocurrency forecast for the 6th of October 2017, presented by myself, Phil Carr, at the Gold and Silver Club. The cryptocurrency forecast will include fundamental outlook, a snapshot of the latest developments, technical analysis with our daily trade idea, and economic calendar, the key events to watch. Fundamental outlook, a snapshot of the latest developments. Certainly over the last week, China's Bitcoin market is alive and well as traders continue to defy the crackdown. In fact, into the close on Thursday, Bitcoin is up another 3% and Ripple has broken out to 1 month highs, up 11% on the day. So with that, we'll move over to the charts and we'll talk you through our trade ideas. Technical analysis with our daily trade idea. The first cryptocurrency we'll have a look at today is going to be Ripple, which right now is trading at the daily highs, currently up over 23 cents. And in fact, on Thursday, surged over 11% in one day and over 14% so far this week. Ripple has now had the breakout that we have been anticipating over the last week. So for those of you who watched our report last week, we discussed the buy opportunity on Ripple whilst it was trading at 20 cents, and especially within this consolidation zone where we've been building up pressure into a pennant formation, which has now confirmed and been broken out to the upside over Wednesday and Thursday, and we're seeing some good momentum behind this move and also some significant volume behind this move as well. So we do have a confirmed breakout now on Ripple. There are two trade ideas that I would consider with Ripple at the moment. Now, especially that we've broken above the 1 month highs here, we've essentially cleared back above 22 cents here. I would look at the potential now for previous resistance to become support. So any pullbacks essentially back to 22 cents to be treated as buying opportunities as long as the price gets supported on lower timeframes. It's been a steady climb higher here over the last 3 weeks for Ripple since it retested 14 cents, and it continued to consolidate within the range of 17 cents up to 20 cents for 3 weeks. But it's been a slow and steady grind higher here, and with this recent breakout to the upside, I am expecting higher prices as we do continue throughout the month of October, and pullbacks could be treated as buying opportunities as long as they get well supported. So essentially, if we were to see another pullback back towards 20 to 22 cents, looking at that as an opportunity to re-enter into a long position as long as the price gets supported at those levels, and then taking the price back above the highs here. So essentially coming back to the next level of resistance, which is 25, and then for a retest ultimately of the swing highs here, which were tested over the month of August, taking the price up to 30 cents. If Ripple does not pull back here and continues to accelerate higher, I would also consider a breakout here back above Thursday's highs, taking the price back up to the recent levels of resistance going back towards the end of August. Ultimately looking at two trade ideas here. So one would be a pullback and then buy opportunity here on Ripple. The other would be simply we're not going to see a pullback and the price will continue to drive higher, and in that case I would look for a breakout back above 24 cents, taking the price back up here to the swing highs from August. Now moving over to Bitcoin, first of all, we'll have a look at the weekly chart here, where we have seen a sizable recovery after the revisit of $3,000 and a subsequent move back up to $4,400, with Bitcoin currently trading at $4,339. In fact, on Thursday, Bitcoin is up 3% on the day and continues to consolidate within the range of $4,000 up to $4,400 US dollars here. So it is still consolidating. So as we anticipated and discussed on last week's analysis, we were potentially looking for a bit of consolidation here, a bit of back in filling on this market before we really start to see it get going again. Now, it still is vulnerable at these levels to a more significant corrective move lower if Bitcoin was to break and close back below $4,000. That would open up the door for a more significant decline lower back towards the next major levels of support, which sit between 3,600 to 3,700 if Bitcoin was to close back below $4,000. However, it is encouraging for the price at the moment that it is being well supported above 4,000. We continue to consolidate. The longer we see the cryptocurrencies consolidate like this and not give up too much ground, the more chance they have of a continuation pattern, which could lead to a revisit back towards the recent highs here on Bitcoin between 4,700 up to 5,000. So if we look at Bitcoin from a trade idea point of view at the moment, what should we consider? Well, very simply, I would would still keep in mind that we are moving between some key underlying support channels at the moment, which could still be bear flags here. So we could still see a breakdown and a more significant pullback. However, if Bitcoin does not break down here and continues to hold onto the current levels above 4,000 here and builds a solid base, this does also provide an opportunity for revisits back towards 4,000 as long as that level holds, to also take the price back up towards 4,400 and then 4,750 US dollars above that. Those are the major levels of support and resistance at the moment, the range which Bitcoin is sitting within right now. And if Bitcoin on a closing basis was able to reclaim back above 4,700, that would set the stage for another retest back above the all-time highs, and then essentially we could see the price capitulate, taking the price up significantly higher. Economic calendar, the key events to watch. The big focus on Friday is, of course, going to be non-farm payrolls, which is scheduled for 1:30 London time. We'll also be looking at data from the average hourly earnings and the unemployment rate as well. Strong US economic data is likely to lift the dollar and support expectations that US interest rates will be hiked later this year. And finally, we have the Baker Hughes US oil rig count, which can have a significant impact on oil prices. Are you ready to take your trading to the next level? Then the private members live trading room is definitely for you. For more information on the private members live trading room, please visit www.thegoldensilverclub.com.